Stock futures are holding steady after the market reached all-time highs yesterday. The rally was driven by strong momentum in artificial intelligence stocks, which helped outweigh concerns about the ongoing government shutdown that has now entered its third day. On Thursday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed more than 78 points, or nearly 0.2%. The S&P 500 added 0.06%, while the Nasdaq rose 0.4%. Nvidia led the charge with 0.9% gain to record highs. Other chip makers also rallied, with Intel and AMD both rising more than 3%. Artificial intelligence continues to be the main driver, lifting markets to record levels. The government shutdown began on Tuesday after Congress failed to pass a funding bill. Democrats are pushing to extend healthcare tax credits, while President Trump and Republicans have threatened major layoffs if no agreement is reached. The Congressional Budget Office estimates that 750,000 federal workers could be laid off each day. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent warned that the shutdown could ease damages to the economy, including a hit to GDP, slower growth, and harm to working Americans. However, Paul Christopher at Wells Fargo Investment pointed out that past shutdowns have usually had a modest economic impact. Markets have often looked past them once the government reopens. The shutdown is also causing an economic data blackout. The Labor Department has caused activity, which means the September jobs report will not be released. This creates uncertainty for the Federal Reserve, since the jobs report is a key piece of data normally used in interest rate decisions. Even with the political standoff, many investors are focusing on longer-term drivers. These include a gradual reduction in tariff uncertainty, new tax benefits that will arrive in 2026, deregulation, and lower borrowing costs as the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates. Despite the headlines, the market is still tracking for a strong week of gains. The S&P 500 is up nearly 1.1%, the Dow has gained 0.6%, and the Nasdaq has climbed 1.6%. For now, the strength is artificial intelligence stocks. It's helping investors stay confident. With that being said, let's take a look at the key stocks that you should be investing in the next 3 months so you can build generational wealth and stop living check to check. First, we have on the list is Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been having a phenomenal year this year. We've been having multiple buy the dip opportunities as social academics with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to be giving that constant revenue of income long term. Every time we see Bitcoin down at least 8 to 20%, you want to buy the dip just because the recovery is way faster. I mean, look at Bitcoin. We fell down during this whole month in August, and then we went down into about 108,000 in September, and now the next month, October 1st and 2nd, Bitcoin's already up about 10% in 2 days, guys. We went from 108,000 to 120,000. So just like that, Bitcoin's a very volatile. It's a good one for you to start building your capital. Start off with buying Bitcoin. Another great buy the dip opportunity is Ethereum. Ethereum fell down between about 3,800 last month and towards the end of the month of September, and now October 2nd, in a week, we've seen Ethereum just bounce back $800 just in a few days already. This is how volatile cryptocurrency is. You know, you could be down next week, it can be up next week, like Drake said. And this is a very volatile cryptocurrency, and this is one you want to keep an eye on, as we're going to double in price right now. We're going to go to about $9,000 in 2026. Another one to keep on your radar is AMD. AMD is having a phenomenal run and start the month. You run an option on this one, a nice call option, so you can go ahead and get about $1,000 to $2,000 return off your investment once you load this one up with calls. And you're going to need about at least a band to 5 bands for this one to get that 100% return, guys. Buy the dip in AMD. MSTR has been kind of quiet lately since Bitcoin's been in this consolidation since July, but now it's time for MSTR to wake up the beast, the biggest Bitcoin treasury. Whenever you bring up Bitcoin, don't forget to mention MicroStrategy. Now that this stock is now finally hit a bottom at $290, the stock climbed up the last 5 days. The stock, we already up back to $351, and that's about a $60 move. Now that we hit this bottom, I'll put a call option on this one, and if you got a call option in between $4,000 to $8,000, you want to use this call option to make passive income daily, as MSTR is now going to be just waking up green, printing out free dollars with Bitcoin going up to 150,000 for the rest of the year. You got one more rate cut. Price target 2026 is $600. Another lottery stock that you guys should look into is GameStop. GameStop is just one you guys need to be dollar cost averaging to, because the stock is just low. Okay, don't forget what happened in 2021. History is bound to repeat itself, and this stock is known from having these huge squeezes and the stock price is shooting up. And I like how GameStop's been having consistent gains weekly. Last sector we got is healthcare. United Health been having a beat up year, but this year, in the last few months, this stock is going to be in one that's going to turn around and make new highs. Okay, 2026 is going to be this stock's year as we focus more on healthcare. The stock is down to $353. Price target for United Health is $600 in this nice dip, and it dropped 51% in a year. This is just screaming buy. Okay, we got a 50% off the stock, and it's been around since like the 80s. This stock just has a whole bunch of fundamentals for the stock for it to crash this low for being around this many years. Is screaming that they're going to pour money back in this stock. That's what the investors do, guys. They sell the stock all at one time, they drop the stock, they make it collapse, and then once it's been down for a minute, they go ahead, put money back in there and make more money. This is like a whole pot of gold that they just take money out and put it back. Pretty much that's what the stock market is. Okay, so buy United Health, put a call on it, dollar cost average into it, get the dividends. Y'all guys know what it is. It's the same thing. Y'all rich and repeat. We do the same thing out here in Social Academics. Go ahead and buy the dip. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, share with your mom, share with your brother. Love you guys. Go to socialacademics.com if you want to cop the latest Social Academics and buy the dip tees. But further than that, man, we out, guys. Make sure you guys stay blessed.